What's up, everybody? What's good? What's going on? This is SP. Hustle hard, like and subscribe. Thank you for tuning in. Most importantly, please share. And you know what I say, a day above ground is a good day. We're going to get right into it. I'm going to keep saying it because it's definitely looking like that outside. It's definitely looking like that outside. It's getting spooky. It's really getting spooky. And I'm not saying it just because Halloween is around the corner. It's really looking spooky. You know, National Guards is up in Portland, Oregon. They're getting ready to send them to Illinois. A lot of blue states is where they're going, not red states where they really are needed. But that's neither nor here nor there. But yeah, they deploying them in a lot of blue states. Um, it's going down. They running up, snatching you up like it don't matter what you got to say. Even if you just got a jaywalking warrant, they taking you and holding you indefinitely. It doesn't matter. That's what they doing. That they gave them the power to basically do what they want, and by some they taking full advantage of it. But it's always going to be some pushback. It's always going to be some people out, standing on 10 toes. Ain't with the smoke, ain't with that. Like, yeah, no, with the smoke, and like, yeah, this is not happening, and this is, things going to get crazy. So in Chicago, uh, they had them they had them boxed in, and the police in Chicago was told don't report, don't answer the call when they call for help. And they was really met by some people ready to run them over and all types of stuff. Yeah, it was really getting to that point, getting ugly, you know. But yeah, this is what it is. This is what they voted for. You know, um, this is what they voted for. They voted. They got their vote, and gotta live with it. You don't may not like it. May not like it. Republicans, they got the ball. They got it. They got it in their court. And please, people, please do not believe that the shutdown is because of the Democrats. It's not because the Republicans control both House and Senate. So please don't believe that. Democrats just don't want all people to lose their Obamacare and their Medicaid. So they fighting and they standing on it. They ain't budging. And that okay, they showing a little guts, because lately, not all of them, but a lot of them been laying down. I think they need some young blood in there. They need yeah, some people with a little spark, like the governor from California, Newsom, or I think she's a representative from the Bronx. I forgot her name. They got a few people, but the real ones that you know should be really stepping up, they're not. I guess Schumer, I don't know, but hey, what you expect? But anyway, moving right along. One of Trump's former faith advisors was just plead guilty, I should say, plead guilty to child sexual abuse. Yeah, he was one of the mega dudes. Yeah. So he pleads guilty. He get what, like 6 months, something like that. Yeah. Rewind. Did he? Gotta compare this. Gotta make it make sense a little bit to myself. Okay, this guy pleads guilty, gets 6 months for sexually abusing someone. Did he? He gets 50 for For now, I'm gonna say it like this: he was buying it for his girlfriend. It wasn't like he just wanted to watch and see it. Like, so basically, he just doing time for being a mega freak. Real talk, like, yeah. Yo, that's crazy, man. Here it is. This guy sexually abused a minor and get 6 months. Yeah, get 6 months. Messed the girl's head up, messed mentally. But yeah, he was a mega church pastor and happened to be Trump's faith advisor at one point. And he gets 6 months. Did he get 50 for not sexual prostitute, sex, or not? What it was? Prostitution, something. Flying men, getting men to come over to sleep with his girl, or whoever was his girl at that time. Whew. And mind you, these women knew what they was getting into. They was more than with it. I don't care what nobody said. I don't see no victims really in it, but that's my opinion. But again, this guy was given 6 months for sexually abusing a child, a minor. Okay, okay, hey, you know, hey. But anyway, moving right along, back to the shutdown, government shutdown. I feel sorry for the people that's got bills to pay, and they work for the federal building and whatnot, and now they have to go without pay. Hopefully, by the time it's time to pay them, um, they come to some type of conclusion and fix it. I don't know. Maybe it might go on. I just don't understand how did that come about? How and if you like, how do you stop their check? Like, why you stop paying them? Oh, because so it goes to shows they don't care. They don't care. Like, they want to prove a point. They want to prove a point. So, of course, the little people get caught in the middle and they gotta suffer because it is what it is. But remember, Republicans own both houses. They own, and to my understanding, what they want to do is just force the Democrats to bow down. Yeah, they're trying to force them to bow down. So this is where it's at. It's a government shutdown, and now that there's a shutdown, people ain't gonna get paid, and their bills ain't gonna stop. Their bills is not gonna stop, and it's gonna be that much worse. Just imagine if they was already in a defaulting or late on a couple of payments, and now this. I just don't understand how because they can't come up with an agreement. Why does it have to affect other people's paycheck? They need to fix that. That's something they really need to fix because that's crazy. That's really crazy. Okay, we're gonna keep it moving. But back, yeah. So people know that he was sentenced to 50 months. Be out in like 3. Good behavior, all that. I say 3, maybe 2.5. Um, yeah. I mean, they wasn't. They wasn't going to let him ride, and they trying to step on him. Like, yeah, and they was saying, like, these people, they was I don't see that. I refuse to believe that they was victims. The money, the power, the trips, the gifts, plain and simple. They were what? you know um that's my opinion. And yeah, so at the end of the day, he got 50 months, and it's crazy. you know it is what it is. What can you say? 50 is really going at him, and that's crazy because of some dealings he had with 50's baby mama. And now we understand why he's going in on them, like that. Making it makes sense now. Also, there was another mass shooting in Montgomery, Alabama. 2 was killed, 12 was wounded. I'm telling y'all, it's getting spooky outside. Like, real talk. Like, it's getting spooky outside. Like, I don't know what to say. You had the North Carolina, then you had the library. It's like so many. Like, now, it's like so many mass shootings. It's just crazy. You got to be mindful of where you at. You got to. It don't matter where. It can happen anywhere. So let's get that understood. Somebody can snap and just go in. Doesn't matter. You know. Yeah. It's like you good to hear at least 1 or 2 mass shootings within a month. That's what it seems like. Like, real talk. How many mass shootings people done heard so far? So far since the beginning of this administration. All right. And hopefully, it can get fixed, because it's getting crazy. It's really getting crazy out there. You know, it's crazy. Moving on, moving on. So, yeah, my Giants lost today. Had an opportunity, but the Eagles lost too. Cowboys won. Eagles still looking good. They 4-1. They still, I mean, they still looking good. I don't like the Eagles, but I'm gonna give credit where credit's due. They still looking good. They still balling. They still the champs. So until they get knocked off at that level, they still running the table right now. They still got a good squad. Saquon, I wish you'd come back to the Giants, but I don't see that happening. I wouldn't probably come back after they played you and did all of that and gave the money to Daniel Jones, and now he's not there, and he's playing with the Colts, balling, like, really playing. So I wonder if it's the coach or the GM. Me personally, I think this is the last year for both of them. I really think if I really believe one of them is going to leave, if not both of them. One of them going to leave, and yeah, rightfully so. I definitely would get rid of the GM. Get rid of him. Let it go, 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 go. Maybe you can do better somewhere else. Yeah. And with that, people, this is SP Hustle Hard. Like and subscribe. Tune in. We in the building. We're gonna be outside next week. Um, we got something really coming up. We got something nice coming up. So stay tuned. Tune in. We're gonna keep it going. Please check out my little clips that I be posting. Dealing with true stories, Black history, good vibes, all that. Check it out. Tune in. This is SP Hustle Hard. Like and subscribe. Thank you for tuning in. And I appreciate everyone that's been tuning in, sticking with me, holding me down. Thank you. Also, Tone, thank you, bro. Like, bro, you're a good dude. I see what you're doing. Like this right here. Like, yeah, yeah, yo, this is my joint. I'm waiting for my brown hat and the shirt. Yeah, I need that. I need that. Yeah, I need that. I see your work, Tone. Keep it up, bro. Stay focused. And on that note, everybody, you know what I say, a day above ground is a good day. Blessing. Thank you.